I've already made a video on ITZY, and I talk about them quite a lot on this channel, and since that last ITZY video, ITZY has had a comeback with their new EP, Tunnel Vision. I did not spend any of my precious time listening to the B-sides, but I did listen to the title track. I listened on the day it came out, listened again some days later, and before this video, I listened to it twice. And throughout all of my listening sessions, I came to the same conclusion. For some odd reason, it's like ITZY refuses to let their music evolve. Let me explain. I said this, or at least something similar to this, in my previous ITZY video, but ITZY's music is stuck in 2021. And to be clear, I am talking about their title tracks. I see so many midsies on Twitter and TikTok talking about y'all wanted old ITZY music back, and now they did it, but y'all still call it bad. But like, no. I can confidently say I never said anything about wanting ITZY to go back to their old sound. I'd even make the argument that ITZY never left that sound, and that's the problem to begin with. If I had to describe ITZY's title tracks, it would be like this. Energetic, loud anthems that usually have a theme of ambition, self-love, and empowerment. And that's not a bad thing. Here's what the problem is, at least for me. As I mentioned earlier, ITZY's title tracks have shown very little evolution since around 2021. The group continues to release high-volume, hyper-energetic anthems that feel too stylistically identical to their previous title tracks. When listeners encounter the same overused sonic palette over and over again, it becomes difficult to generate genuine interest or curiosity, especially for new or casual audiences who rely on title tracks as their first impression. In fact, the moment I saw the album cover for this EP, I could already predict the overall sound of the title track. Loud, brash, and following the exact formula they've leaned on for years. For reasons that aren't entirely clear, the team behind ITZY's title tracks seems unwilling to experiment with new directions or diversify their sound. Without any noticeable artistic growth, it becomes challenging for the music to feel fresh, engaging, or competitive in a constantly evolving industry. Let's take NMIXX, for example. Earlier this year, they came out with the title track Know About Me, and it's an incredible song. The vocals are excellent, but not only that, the beat is like a mixture of trap and laid-back pop. It's a song about confidently stepping into a bold new connection and inviting someone to take a risk with you. There's a strong theme of empowerment, curiosity, and mutual discovery, leading with confidence, embracing desire, and taking a leap together without holding back. Then later on this year, they had a comeback with the title track, Blue Valentine, which still has that signature NMIXX sound, but it's also different from their previous title track. Blue Valentine is a bright pop song that's about a turbulent, passionate love. The lyrics are about how even though things are broken, cold, and damaging, NMIXX is willing to endure and come back again, because the bond is meaningful to them, which is a stark difference to their previous title track, Know About Me. I don't understand why ITZY won't do something like this. And by this, I mean, why is ITZY afraid to experiment with new sounds and new themes in their songs? Their last 5 title tracks, Tunnel Vision, Gold, Cake, Untouchable, Girls Will Be Girls, are all loud, high-energy K-pop anthems with EDM and rock influences, and they all have the same empowerment themes. They refuse to do something different for their title tracks, and I am tired. I obviously don't speak for everyone, but people have been asking me for my thoughts. So here I am. The last time ITZY released a Korean title track that didn't center on themes of empowerment or self-love was Cheshire, and they fumbled that song so badly. The chorus on that song, I don't even want to talk about it. I will never forget when the Girls Will Be Girls comeback trailer first dropped. Everyone was gagged. I was looking forward to tuning into the comeback. The trailer was nice, and the music in the trailer that the members were dancing to sounded really nice. Well, spoiler alert, that trailer was not a true reflection on how the comeback would sound. Girls Will Be Girls was just your typical ITZY comeback, and nothing like the beautiful trailer we initially got. And I know people will say, oh, if you don't like ITZY, then just stop listening to their music. No one is forcing you to listen, blah blah blah. But number 1, I'm allowed to voice my critiques, and number 2, I do love ITZY. I love all the members and have loved them since 2019. Dalla, to this day, remains one of the best debut K-pop songs of all time. It's just frustrating to see the decline of ITZY musically, simply because whoever is in charge of their title tracks refuses to let them evolve. But obviously, these are just my thoughts. Haters on Twitter saying that ITZY's careers are over are simply exaggerating. ITZY could keep releasing music like this, and they'd be fine. they still have a stable core fan base that buys their albums and buys tickets to their concerts. And I also want to point out that I am not saying that this song will flop or anything like that. This is just my humble opinion on this song, and ITZY's recent title, tracks in general. Personally, I'd give the song a 5.5 out of 10, but I will say this. All hope isn't lost. ITZY has a lot of potential. Every single member is insanely talented. It's just that whoever is in charge of their title, tracks, is holding them back. Point blank, period. Comment your thoughts below so we can get a discussion going, and I'll see you in the next one.